Jacob and Esau, Yaakov and Esav. And we know, you read the story in the Torah, Jacob was a very righteous soul, Esau was a very negative soul, and that's the way their paths parted in life. But the Kabbalists teach that the difference between Yaakov and Esav was not the level of their soul. As a matter of fact, Esau, Esav might have had a more elevated soul than Yaakov. It was not their upbringing, it was not their studies. The only difference between Yaakov and Esav, Jacob and Esau, the soul that became really one of the greatest channels of light in our world, and the soul that became one of the greatest channels of darkness in our world, from which we still suffer today, was only one thing: a different level of desire to connect to the light of the Creator. Yaakov and Esav both desired to connect to the light of the Creator. But for Jacob, for Yaakov, it was at 100%. When he woke up in the morning, he had 100% desire. When he lived throughout his day, he had 100% desire to do anything and everything that he can to connect to the light of the Creator. Esau, and let's now think about ourselves. Esav woke up in the morning, he had, like we have, a desire to connect to the light of the Creator. But what percent desires that? Can any one of us say that when we woke up this morning, our 100% desire was to connect to the light of the Creator? No. Maybe for some of us it was 30%, maybe for some of us it was 70%, maybe for some of us it was 80%, and maybe for some of us it was 50%. But for none of us can we honestly say that it was 100%. And that's a big problem, because a person can live a spiritual life and can do spiritual actions and can study and can meditate and can pray and can come on Shabbat. But what the Kabbalists tell us is that as long as desire remains below 100% on a consistent basis, a person winds up like Esav, thinking that they're spiritual, thinking that they're connecting, thinking that they're doing what their soul came into this world. But as long as the desire isn't there at 100%, there's so much that we don't do that we're supposed to do because we think we can't. And chas v'shalom, a person can wind up like Esav.